I had this game, I played a whole bunch of Eagles,
And away we go.
Washington.
Stadium. On his own end zone. Here we go.
That's crazy. Playing the last one, it was like a whole bunch of Pat Mahomes.
Y'all can't talk about basic. We money more power rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk about rangers.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. He's out Shire that time on the tackle.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23. Kick connect over the middle. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they need to get more on 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. 3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives them the first. With the gun, here's Smith. He puts some power on it, deep one left. It's intercepted. Kicked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Well, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB&U. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side is an offense. First side will listen. It goes to the defense. Now really set the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In the game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
3 kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. So yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain, turn it into an explosive play.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He drives it back at field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a lot of yardage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way, don't that running back start. We did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Keeping it with Mixon. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's gained another long 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Isn't holding up there, and he'll drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. Proceeds to the left side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go on down.
These 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun gives here, and JT. He's able to manage his trouble on that run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Man downfield and Myers shot it. Makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
This one is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Damian Pierce now to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much. Just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud.
Fuck, I should have to say.
He gets this down near the 30.
You know, kids, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Stroud completes it quick. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have the 1st down.
1st down to Houston.
From the red zone now. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dawson Schultz. And that tackle stopped him after a solid gain.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
They're on the draw with Mixon. Not going to do the job when he's taken down behind the line. They're forcing 4th down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 4th down.
Tony.
Brown's going to throw for it.
Get that shit.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced front. They're going to try and go for it. They turn it over on down.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field for the very next series.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play is going to be against Dempsey. We blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness on this defense. Offense up to the line fast. Smith sets the throw. And gives it to him on the screen. Take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now there's a start with 1st and goal.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Even on the outer edges of this field, they had a cornerback making a stop behind But in the middle third, that takes a special and fierce type of cornerback.
Three big reps, stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. No gain on second and long, and it leaves them behind the chains on third. So it's a 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. And it's the Texans who need to figure out this 3rd and 11. Out and caught on the right side. And they'll go down shy of the end zone and mark it at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not getting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days. When you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders will stop a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it creates a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Dempsey from the gun. It's a cut to the right sideline.
Get off me.
He got it. Touchdown. The Raiders
Nigga.
will lead just before halftime.
Fuck on shoot.
What just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. How the seam got
Get off
through
me.
it.
Get off me.
He was
Little boy, get in the weight room.
It's Kate to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Carlton now to add one more. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
Daniel Carlson to kick it off for Las Vegas.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And his drive will start inside the 25. Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down. Quality yardage on that play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often in scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right? 90 seconds. 18, okay.
From the gun, Stroud.
Oh shit.
Finds him over the middle. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Forward. 18, where's the hot?
Shotgun now for Stroud. He feeds one, deep right side. Brought in, inside the 20. They're going to have 1st and goal if he gets this down to the 4. Houston calls his second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's second and goal. Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to kick to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned.
Oh, shit.
He lays out, and hits it. Gets back to
Robert.
point.
Got lucky in the mouth. Mother effing now.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. Takes down one stop. Just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
He'll throw it. He's trying another one deep. Forcing one through double coverage. Now it's intercepted. Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And that's going to set them up their own 20. Texans to the line. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
To the air. Stroud. This has been a play. Yet another interception. Picked off by Darian Porter. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he takes it off on the very first play.
I wonder if down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
He's brought to a stop after he's had plenty of room to run.
It's awesome, Kate. Look at the multi-tasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go. And he gets a bunch of yaps on top of it.
First down, Smith for throw. On the move, hit it right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. To the air, it's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play. Short, loose, incomplete. Barnwood earned him Brock is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate the receiver from the ball. To do so on a stud tight end, big time. Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all. In that ball, it's absolutely automatic. That water stop the head coach does is holding the spread for 10 seconds until he sees it up and good.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Interception last drive. Doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get to get a flashback to a little play like that. Flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completion. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just a couple of defenders incompleted. The game is 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Tight ends through the decades. Joe Winslow, Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got legs to use your body against those defenders, even double cover, you can't stop you.
Completed over the middle. Tackle made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Texans.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. This one time set away by a defender, incomplete.
What I love about that play, everybody can see the pass break up the middle of the way. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. Corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Stroud it will again on second. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Going on third down, Stroud. Finds Stover. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Stroud going to go on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud again. And off here to Mixon. That play goes for 19 and a new set down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it gets to Mixon. Can't split that makes his tackle. Stop made for no gain on that first any play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, is training camp. So that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What do you do in training camp? Coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Looking for it, not complete. Gain of about 8 here, nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the field. They were loaded and ready for that sneak once they stopped him at the line. play action. Here's Stroud. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes down at the 1.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Throwing in Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
Brown throwing for it. And he's got it in the end zone. The conversion is good. They're back within a single point here in the 4th.
Texans 16.
They trim back down to a single point Brock as they send this off and away. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Smith on 1st down. Man downfield and Myers sent it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
25 yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give up the gun. It's Jesse. He'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texas territory. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. Defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run is crossing that 1st down marker.
This is Jesse, the 2nd. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense up to the line back.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Raiders 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Jump off top on his back. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Still see the face of the big guys. You call a screen like that. Instead of them just getting knocked outward, they get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Straight ahead with JT. Oh, he's had a great game. He's going to have his lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard brings up the 2nd down at the Texans 26-yard line.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up.
2nd and 10 now. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders holding just a 1-point advantage. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Look to throw it. Myers, and he's got it. He hauled down at the 2 and stepped up 1st and goal.
23 yards. That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and goal.
It's Jesse. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders get
was one end zone trip and a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to deliver on it.
That one splits the upright. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seconds to the line. First and 10. Back to throw.
What?
Acceleration on this deep shot.
No.
Picked off by Gary. Like air out of a balloon. You saw all the
Oh my God. He didn't go down, bro. What the fuck?
Don't hit the quarterback then, Kate. Certainly don't rough it. Run out loud.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Setting up to pass. Takes it through the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chain.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here he is to throw. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has it well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the red zone now. This one's up. This is down all the way to the 3. The Buffaloes, the Texans trying to hurt their offense to the line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, Stroud. Could be a full tip intercepted. The Raiders make the play that should witness this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. They're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is no big team game. This is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Nothing guilty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run netted them nothing. Here is second and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's back to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down.
It's the kind of fun case to be able to measure these coordinators' blood pressure. Because the third down screen for negative yards, I promise you that coordinator heated on the sidelines.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Now on fourth down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest.
mobility right up the middle. A punter's nightmare, and that's exactly where they attack. Pressure got through, got a straight shot at the punter, couldn't get it off in time.
Wait. He blocked it, though. So I could have picked it up. That's weird as... Huh?
A fantastic block creates a great opportunity now as they're starting out first and goal. Here we go. Trying to take off the interception. He's looking to throw. Football fans, he scores, and now a two-point conversion will force overtime. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they can find a way to win this one, this receiver will celebrate.
Yes.
No two-point conversion, no tie. Hopefully they've got a heck of an onside kick drawn up because that is their final out remaining.
Not just the onside kick, but they won't have much time even if they do get it. That's what makes that two-point conversion sting. You practice that situation all week. You'd love to play. Just couldn't execute.
And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. It seals up this game.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, okay, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Trying to shoot down the middle. He will score! One-time pass to clip the win.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. So I got middle field open or close. So I got single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
A chance to make it a 2-score game now and likely clinch the win with this try. And likely game-winning extra point strikes through, and that should do it. Get a 2-score game now late. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. All right, one more snap to play here. Here we go. One final shot. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it was a game for fans of scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kid Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Bombs over bag. He found his footing though. Can't pin that little shit. I don't know why. Ugh, this is sick. Get off me. Get off me. And they showed the whole thing. That was dope. That's dope. Hey, that's dope. Ooh, that boy threw for 323. Whoa. That nigga 71 completion percentage. Yeah, look, he threw the ball hella times. So, of course, but I had a lot of incompletions, though. Well, what's that? It's only, what, 10 incompletions? About 10? That is a lot, though. Shit, but then, shit, he had about 10, too. So, because he had more yardage. But I got an 80.6 rating. That ain't that bad. And he threw 3 picks. He threw 3 picks. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Let's go look at the, see. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of my shit went at, right there. Look at that boy. 9 attempts, 111 yards, 12.3 yards average. He did his thizzle. That boy had 11 for 153, 3 tugs. My boy had 175 with 2 tugs. You feel me? My nigga only needed 5 receptions for his. Oh, I ain't even get Brock Bowers a ball. That's crazy. That sucks. I know Max has some sacks. Didn't Max have some sacks? We only got 1 sack. Damn. Yes.